The stations of KUAM, wishing you and yours a very happy holiday.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. KUAM News Headlines is presented by Calvo's Insurance, a legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
The York Police Department has rolled out plans to keep the community safer. Mr. Lecanto has that report.
Ken Quintanilla brings us the latest with a controversy over MIP and Medicaid.
And Issa also heads to UOG for a report on World AIDS Day. Afternoon, everybody, and good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Police are getting set for the hard launch of a new program aimed at raising officer visibility at the village level. It's a key part of GPD's strategic plan that calls for more community-oriented policing, as Nestor Lecanto details in tonight's top story.
The program is called Mandanya, meaning together in Chamorro. Villagers will soon see Community Resource Units officers in these bright red shirts. They will be headquartered right at the precincts.
The primary purpose of the CRU is to embed themselves with the community, understand what those communities are, and then to prioritize exactly what it is that we need to do.
He says what might be driving crime in Tamuning may be different in Maleso, and so police will be better able to address the specific needs of each village. Lieutenant Governor Ray Tenorio says it's a renewed effort to raise officer visibility, but lasting success comes from engagement by the community where they help police help them.
Neighborhood Watch program, just like all the other programs in the Guam Police Department, are geared toward helping the community, but we need the community's help to make these things effective.
Chief Cruz says the program adds no extra cost to GPD and is being supported through the help of non-governmental and business partners. For Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Also tonight, while a government notice was set to go into effect today that would have impacted thousands of Medicaid and MIP beneficiaries seeking services at Guam Regional Medical City, it does appear the Public Health instead will issue a 30-day notice to terminate its contract. Ken Quintanilla has more.
Department of Public Health Director James Gillen says it's nothing personal.
We're making basically a business decision. It's what we can afford.
On Wednesday, Public Health announced starting December 1st that emergency services only will be covered for Medicaid and MIP beneficiaries at the Guam Regional Medical City.
This suggestion to stop the services and limit to emergency only was based on the advice from CMS Medicaid. They said that is something you can do right away.
The decision was made once Public Health became aware of the reimbursement rates for GRMC.
Medicare generally sets the fees, okay, and our program follows the Medicare fees. So when we found out on the 16th of November that the Medicare per diem for GRMC was going to be $5,075. It was a shock.
That amount is 4 times more than the per diem for the Guam Memorial Hospital, which is around $1,100. Gillen says within days of learning of the amount, they received a stack of bills dating back to January up to September. The estimated cost for Medicaid for GRMC was $22.9 million, and for MIP, $12.7 million. Gillen says they have the authority in the 2017 budget to help pay for prior year claims. However, it still isn't enough. Part of the business decision, he says, is determining why GRMC's rate was so high.
Because if we, for the sake of argument, and I think it's a legitimate argument, if the services at GMH are the same quality as the services at GRMC, why would I pay 4 times the rate when I can get it at $1,100?
GRMC issued a release stating they were extremely concerned about the decision, adding this doesn't just reduce medical services to residents who are economically disadvantaged, but also violates an agreement between GovGuam and GRMC.
They want to argue that we're breaching the contract. That's between the attorneys. We're going to talk about it. We believe there's room to negotiate some things. We think there are services that they provide over there that may not be available at GMH. We'll have to work that out.
And despite the notice, GRMC CEO Margaret Bengtson says they will continue to provide full services to Medicaid and MIP beneficiaries. She adds, quote, "This is in line with our contractual obligations and, more importantly, with our commitment to raising the quality of health and life on Guam." Following GRMC's statement, Gillen says they contacted CMS today, which further advised GovGuam to instead give GRMC a 30-day notice to terminate the contract. A letter is currently in the works. That means GovGuam will continue to cover GRMC at their current per diem until this new notice goes into effect. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
The Chamorro Land Trust Commission believes the OPA should have waited for an Attorney General opinion before issuing a report on how it handled the lease for its golf course property in Dededo. The administrator of the agency claims the public auditors got it wrong.
No legislative approval and no signatures from either the governor, lieutenant governor, or even the attorney general as required by law, and no appraisals. These are a few of the findings of an audit released by the OPA involving the Chamorro Land Trust Commission's 2014 lease for the Guam Municipal Golf Course to an unnamed company.
Well, we didn't believe there should have been another appraisal, and that we were merely renewing the terms of the lease. The original lease. That's all we were doing. And so her finding to say that it wasn't authorized by the legislature, nor was it signed by the governor. Well, it was already authorized by the legislature. The original lease was the authorization.
According to CLTC Administrator Michael Borja, the original lease signed in 1989 was for up to 50 years, broken up into two 25-year terms. The property was originally under the Department of Land Management at the time and later transferred to the CLTC in 1994.
So the CLTC didn't even create the original lease. Yet the original lease laid out all the foundations in which the lease renewal would have to take form.
The OPA sees it differently, though, and maintains the signatures and appraisals were required when the lease was renewed in 2014. Additionally, the OPA believes the commission lost out on the opportunity to raise rental revenue. And then there was other items they found non-compliance with. Deputy Public Auditor Yuka Hechanova.
What we had problems with this was because in the first lease agreement, it had a different company than the second. So they were not the same leasees. And that's what caught our attention in the first place. Was it looked like there was a new lease agreement that had been effected in 2014 because it wasn't with the same leasee.
While the CLTC feels the OPA should have waited for the AG to weigh in on the matter, Public Auditor Doris Flores Brooks sees it differently.
We have to agree to disagree. We're not going to hold back this report. We've done our compliance review. It's our opinion that they did not comply.
Brooks adds the review of the lease was actually requested by a senator. You can read that audit at guamopa.org.
Hundreds of Guamanians last night attended Archbishop Michael Burns' first Mass at the cathedral downtown. And while it may have been his first service on Guam, it was the last for Archbishop Savio Hontai Fai, who had served as the Apostolic Administrator of the Archdiocese of Agana since June. Here's Father Jeff St. Nicholas on his departure.
One individual who has helped us to get to this place of joy, this place of thanksgiving that we have today, this time where we can welcome Archbishop Han, the individual who needs to be recognized. And if you will help me to give him a round of applause as thank you, Archbishop Savio Han.
Archbishop Han began his journey back to Rome today to continue serving in his position as Secretary for the Congregation of the Evangelization of Peoples.
Stay tuned. We're back with more news after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
We value relationships because when we commit,
I love you guys until you're 80, until you're 90, until you're 100, forever.
We are in it for the long run, so you can enjoy the moments that matter. Because when we commit to relationships, we never stop caring. Calvo's Select Care, health care that is always there for you. Federal employees and annuitants enroll today.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Shows. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1 and have your children's photo taken with Santa at specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only at Micronesia Mall.
Do you know if your child is growing, feeling, speaking, thinking, or playing like other children his or her age? Parents and caregivers play an important role in their children's overall development. By asking you how your child is developing, we can find out if your child is growing the way he or she should. Developmental screening helps you learn more about your child's overall physical, social, and emotional health. Developmental screening is available at the Northern and Southern Region Community Health Centers through Carreño and other early childhood programs, and may be available through your child's doctor or daycare center. The screening can help identify your child's strengths or areas where he or she needs assistance. Doing a screening when your child is young will help you get the support and services for your child to grow healthy and well. To learn more about developmental screening, call 478-5400. Brought to you by Carreño at the Department of Public Health and Social Services.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $11.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $11.99 each, only at Pizza Hut.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
Welcome back, everybody. There have been repeated reports of possible missile attacks against strategic United States military assets locally. But Anderson Air Force Base Commander General Douglas Cox says they are prepared to deal with any aggression from North Korea. The general says while he thinks Guamanians should not lose any sleep over it, he adds the following.
I also think, though, it would be a big mistake for us to ignore North Korea. So we have to pay attention to what they're doing. We have to be prepared to respond. And that's what we do at Anderson Air Force Base.
Cox was speaking before the Rotary Club of Guam and also addressed the current freeze on the H-2B foreign labor visas. Cox says he knows the concerns have been raised by the highest levels of the Defense Department over the impact to the military buildup.
I think from a strategic perspective, as soon as everybody understands the facts and circumstances, it makes a lot of sense to correct it. But how that's going to be corrected from an interagency standpoint, I don't know.
Local contracting companies have filed suit in federal court seeking relief from the current freeze.
Well, after a weekend session, lawmakers are expected to take a vote on more than 24 bills on Friday. Among the bills discussed in the past week include Bill 201, reconsidered and added back on the agenda nearly a year after lawmakers initially voted it down. That bill reduces senatorial salaries to what they were in 2010 at $55,000. While he refrained from commenting on the actual measure, Governor Calvo says he eagerly anticipates the bill arriving on his desk.
Offer any solutions, Mr. Speaker,
I'm not going to comment or give any opinion on timing of one bill or the other. The legislature is a separate branch of government. They make decisions on what bills are to be discussed. I know there's a lot of bills down there, but I will comment on the bills again when they have completed their deliberations and making any amendments or not.
The motion to reconsider Bill 201 passed with a vote of 10 in favor. It takes a vote of only 9 to pass a bill on session floor.
Well, it's the season of giving, and earlier today, Triple J Ford Motor Company Conservation and Environmental Grants, in partnership with Global Giving Foundation, donated $20,000 to the University of Guam Water and Environmental Research Institute. The grant will support Wary's Water Kids Outreach Program. Grant Administrator Ann Card and Triple J VP Jay Jones.
Our public outreach is going to go out beyond the schools to the community with this very generous grant, and I can't thank you again. Can't thank you enough.
The grant will contribute to upgrading the program's website as well as field trips and community outreach. The program goes directly into schools with the aim of helping students understand the value of Guam's fresh water as a natural resource.
Also, World AIDS Day is recognized around the globe every December, and it's a time for people in the community to face their fears and get tested and recommit themselves to building an AIDS-free generation. Isa Baza has more.
Today is December 1st. It is World AIDS Day, and in partnership with the Social Work Department here at the University of Guam, we are conducting an HIV rapid test outreach.
Evanson Nicholas is a peer education lead coordinator for the Guam Alternative Lifestyle Association, which was out in full force conducting outreach at the University of Guam today. The organization provided free human immunodeficiency virus or HIV testing to students. The process, which entails the prick of the finger, only takes 20 minutes.
And then in that session, we're just going to do a mediation process of just recognizing any type of risk behaviors, and then what can we do, basically doing action plan setting, and basically connecting them to further services if needed. And also a part of World AIDS Day is to address the fact that HIV positive is not a death sentence. There's services available at Public Health.
He said if individuals do test positive, there are programs at Public Health to help provide them guidance and proper treatment. Globally, there are 36 million people living with HIV. Almost 1 of 8 are unaware of their infection. In Guam, there have been 261 cases of HIV infection since 1985. He said the last thing people want to do is not know their status.
We have HIV rapid testing available 5 days a week. Walk-ins are available 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at our office. We do offer HIV rapid testing in evenings and weekends, but that's through appointment only.
To schedule an appointment, you can call the Gala hotline at 487-2167. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Isa Baza.
And here's your update from KSPN2 News.
Hafaday Marianas, this is what's making news in the CNMI. Rep. John Paul Sablan speaks out about the bill that passed through the House yesterday. It will give government employees a 5% increase.
It's been over, I believe, 1991 was the last time the legislature had ever increased such a compensation for elected officials. 1991 was the last. So we're looking about 25 years back.
He says he voted in favor of the bill. He says a committee created a report that compared wages of government employees on the mainland.
These are the results from their findings. They looked into some of the mainland states' elected officials' compensation. I believe they also looked upon Hawaii. They also looked in upon our neighboring islands here, like Guam. So they came up with a report.
He says the Salary Commission determined the amount of money each elected official should make, as well as government employees. This was all based on that report. Representative Edmund Villagomez says he does not agree with the proposed pay raise for government employees.
Well, my thoughts, it really, I think it should have been like a like a process, or maybe, should a pay raise happen? Maybe it should happen in like increments, and maybe not so much of a big jump. I'm more for taking care of the other government obligations, and then working from there.
Reporting for KSBN2, I'm Bryant Clerkley.
All right, everybody, coming up in sports, Chris Barnett has registration details for the 2017 United Airlines Guam Marathon.
I prepare. I train. Through strength, determination, and focus, I work hard to achieve my goals. That's why I secure my future with Alpha Insurance. This is what makes you an Alpha.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? And best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Mini Colossal Trio with 3 double stack sliders, mac and cheese, Hawaiian style, and a Nancy. 3 classic items all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
Is your old ride letting you down? Then play Micronesia Mall's Ride Away Flyaway game and win 3 rides from Triple J Auto Group, plus 30 flyaways to Manila on Philippine Airlines. Just present mall receipts to enter and win the 2017 Kia Soul, the 2017 Mazda 3 Sport, the 2017 Kia Forte, and instant prizes from Burger King and Foot Locker. Shop and win more cars, trips, and prizes when you play Micronesia Mall's Ride Away Flyaway game.
Celebrate a Guam holiday season with KFC's Holiday Feast. 12 pieces of KFC's one and only original recipe chicken, plus 3 home-style sides and 4 fluffy biscuits. Each KFC meal has a limited edition Guam-themed holiday ornament with 8 unique designs to collect. Leave the cooking to us and have a finger-licking good holiday. KFC, so merry, so good, so Guam.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Side Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Auto Spot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
For a great way to celebrate the season, bring your family to Micronesia Mall's Holiday Lights and Snow Show. Share the excitement of a magical musical Christmas experience featuring thousands of programmed lights and special effects. Santa will be there, and he promised to make it snow during every show. Catch a ride on the Super Train for just $1. Your children's photo taken with Santa at specially priced packages. The Holiday Lights and Snow Shows are only during Christmas and only in Micronesia Mall.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
Confident Guam, Chris Barnett with Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. On the way in the show, whole bunch of stuff. But first, let's break the habit. I know we're not used to doing things early out here on Guam with the whole Chamorro Standard Time thing, but there's a reason you should register online for the United Airlines Guam Marathon. Here's more right now. Early bird registration continues online for the 2017 United Airlines Guam Marathon at unitedguammarathon.com. The recently renamed marathon, held on April 9th of next year, is traditionally Guam's biggest distance race event. Event director Ben Ferguson says new features like a post-race barbecue beach party and a runner's perks program called Eat, Shop, Run will provide more activities for runners competing in the UGM. Early registration, of course, ongoing right now, and there's plenty of incentive to get it done early.
They have a chance to save some cash if they register by midnight tomorrow. So I think most of our runners on Guam come out and do our event. It's one of the signature events on Guam. So this is an opportunity if you're doing a 5K, 10K, half marathon, or marathon, as the event name implies, you can save some cash.
UGM race weekend kicks off with the Hafa-Day Expo and Packet Pickup April 7th and 8th. A runner's perks program, Eat, Shop, Run, offers a plethora of shopping incentives, special offers, and discounts for registered runners. Post-race, expect the barbecue beach party with a live barbecue station, concert, beach games, and entertainment, and what has become a Guam Marathon rite of passage.
We'd like to encourage people to come down, hang out on the beach, but most importantly, take part in what we call the Tumon Bay Dip. This is the United Airlines Guam Marathon tradition, which is to take your shoes off after you're done running and then put your feet in the beautiful waters of Tumon Bay. And then we'll be there to take a picture of you with beautiful Two Lovers Point in the background. So really something memorable that all runners can take away from the event.
Playoff hoops from the Shirley's League. MVP and SD Corp taking to the court. MVP pushing that ball the other way. Irv Jose to Gerard Jones for the layup. Down court Jones, 16 points on the night. Chris Bloss with the cross-court pass to Alfredo Royster. Pull up three, tech in. All net from the corner, 15 points for Royster. Irv Jose, corner pass to the veteran Jin Han. Money ball, Lotto, three's good. Blas attempting the drive pass to Edgardo Baza from behind the arc. The ball rattling in for three. Merwin the Wizard Martin with the dish to Jin Han. Pump fake Muller. Dribble to the basket for the short J. Han finishing the game with 10 points. Edgardo Baza led all scorers with 30 points, weaving his way, Master Weaver, through the defenders here to get to the rim. Merwin Martin, pull up J, no good. Will Davis, though, rebound, pass back to Martin, who gives it over to Irv Jose. Quick feed to Gerard Jones for the shot at the free throw line. SD Corp working the ball around. Pass inside to Jonah Hahn to Chris Bloss for a signature baseline shot. Going window for 2 of his 6 points. MVP, though, get the win, 76-69. Irv Jose banging out one of his 4 trays on the night. He finished with 18 points. All right, sticking with basketball for all the marbles, the big dance, IIAG girls basketball finals. Tomorrow night, the Ugadoo Bulldogs take on the Southern High Dolphins. It's North versus South. Yes, 7 p.m., the OG Calvo Fieldhouse. You guys keep on shining, Guam. Esta Agupa Friday, woohoo! My name's Chris. Adios!
These hands deserve more than I give them credit for. The long hours they've held, the tears they've wiped, the whispers they've pressed into hope. One day, they'll stare into my face and ask me, how many good things did you let go of before you even got to hold them? I walked away from chances I thought I didn't deserve. Too worried, so sure that this can't rightfully be mine yet. But time is a mirror, and reflection is the best lesson. I finally understand. Opportunity is just possibility in the making. So make something grand out of it. I let opportunity in.
Take on the unexpected with a car that could stop for you. Nissan Safety Shield Technologies, available in the Altima, Sentra, and Maxima.
Steakhouses and parsley have gone together forever. But from the looks of Taco Bell's new steakhouse burrito and steakhouse nachos, drenched in zesty, indulgent queso, parsley's no longer wanted. If you could only hear its pain. But you can't, because parsley can't talk. Just like I can't play piano.
Everything you love about the steakhouse, nothing you don't. The new Steakhouse Burrito and Steakhouse Nachos, only at Taco Bell.
For the first time in 27 years, a non-luxury brand has won the prestigious J.D. Power Award for initial quality. And that brand is Kia. That's right, Kia, the automaker that brought you the funky award-winning Soul and the rugged Sportage SUV ranked highest among 33 of the world's best manufacturers. And your new Kia not only comes with award-winning quality, but it's backed up by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Quality comes standard with every Kia from Triple J. Check out our proud Kia lineup online at triplejguam.com. Get pre-approved instantly. triplejguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
All right, everybody, isolated showers await you outside, so please be safe on island roadways. Drive defensively and drive slowly. Mostly cloudy skies await you with a low evening temperature of 78 degrees. Winds coming from the east at a brisk pace. We told you about that yesterday, and they could gust as high as 23 miles per hour. On Friday, pretty much more the same. It will get sunny, but rain a little bit in the afternoon. Temperature expected to be 88 around lunchtime. Well, it is that time where we now say happy birthday to some extra special Guamanians. The newest members of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club are led off by Elizabeth Joyce, Brenda Cepeda, Asuncion. And it is her birthday. Happy birthday, Elizabeth.
Happy birthday to Helen Santos.
From Keisha and the family, happy birthday wishes to Kevin Kitachai tonight.
Happy birthday going out to Grayson Knight.
All right. You know, it's always a happy birthday when your Nina says happy birthday. So why don't you read this one?
Happy birthday, Reese. She's celebrating her 15th birthday.
KUM kid Reese Mott, 15 already.
No.
And she is a doll. And happy birthday to Alina Joy from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club and all of us at KUM, which you can be a part of. All you got to do is have a loved one and make sure they have a birthday, and then go to KUM.com and register. That is it. It's really that simple. We made it streamlined, seamless, efficiency. That whole thing.
Right. Well, stay tuned. Up next, Joan within the mix.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion. In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Hagadia. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Hafa Guam, welcome to another episode of In the Mix. I'm Jonagan Charfris. Thanks so much for tuning in. A great show lined up for you this evening. Coming up, part 3 of my Resorts World Manila and Beyond series. A little bit later, another installment of Heineken Light Up Your Weekend. We also have KUM Connections, where you get a sneak peek of Hairspray Live, coming to you live on NBC TV8. And we'll close out the show tonight with holiday music from Easy Jams. But first, Opaque is a store that offers urban apparel and so much more. And they recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary. Check it out. Opaque is a place to go for art supplies, skateboards, and urban apparel. Located in Dededo in the American Grocery Building, Opaque recently celebrated their 4-year anniversary on November 30th. Jonathan Jose is one of the partners of Opaque.
Opaque is an art supply, skateboarding, and urban apparel shop. Basically, we saw the need for the art community and skateboarder community come together and kind of offer a wide range of products for anyone interested in those genres, or the people that want to get into those type of genres.
When the store was created, one thing they wanted to do is be active in the local community and share their love and talent for urban art.
It's been a bit frowned upon, but in the last few years, we've been getting a lot of positive feedback. We've been working with a lot of nonprofit organizations, schools, businesses on different community projects. So we've been spreading the Opaque love around Guam.
Opaque's apparel stands out because it's designed by the team and is locally printed, which is something that was important to them.
All the apparel that we sell with the Opaque name is designed by local artists, and we actually print all our T-shirts on island. So it's just supporting that local movement.
Their apparel ranges from hats, T-shirts, sweats, and more. but one of their popular items.
Right now, one of our hottest selling products, especially Guam is dry 1 second and wet the next. Our windbreakers are super popular, so we have like our water resistant rain jackets, and those have been one of our customer favorites.
These windbreakers are very unique and stylish. Aside from keeping you dry, they're made with black 3M reflective material, meaning they light up and shift colors when illuminated. According to Jose, Black Friday left the store almost completely wiped out. The guys were humbled by such an overwhelming response.
We were beyond blessed. Like, we were so shocked that at the response for our Black Friday sale. We had a line wrapped around all the way down to like Ajisen, and that was our first time for that. And we just want to thank everyone in Guam that came down and supported us, and that's been supporting us for the last 4 years.
Well, like I mentioned, they recently marked 4 years in the business, and they want to invite you to stop on by the store on Saturday, December 3rd for their 4th anniversary festivities. The celebration begins at 11 a.m.
We're actually doing a little launch event. We're going to have exclusive 4-year products for the Opaque 4th year anniversary. We're going to be providing some music, some light refreshments, and then also the first few customers that purchased our anniversary pack, they're going to be getting a special gift.
Opaque is open Monday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Sundays from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Now, hours may be extended during the holiday season.
Come down. We can help you with anything you need. There's you can literally find something for everyone. We have things for all ages. Different types of interests. I'm sure we can help you find something here.
To keep up with the very latest promos, launches, and more, check them out on Facebook under Opaque Guam, and make sure to follow on Instagram. You can also take a look at their webpage at opaqueguam.com.
Thank you again for all the support, and we really appreciate what the local community has brought and supported us with. And happy holidays.
And don't forget to tell them that In the Mix sent you. Stick around, because after this quick timeout, part 3 of my Resorts World Manila and Beyond tour. You're watching In the Mix.
Excuse me. Hey, Flacco, what's in the bag?
McDonald's new Mighty Wings.
Those look good. I'll play you for them.
For what, my wings?
First one to miss has to watch the other one eat.
Let's go. Left upright.
On one knee, off the scoreboard, through the uprights. Oh, man. Not again.
Cap, you trying to get my wings?
Nah, I'm right here.
What's that noise?
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
RT Trios at Ruby Tuesday. We've taken our most popular items and grouped them into 6 terrific trios, like the Ragin' Spices Trio with Blackfire Steak, Caribbean Chicken, and a half rack of Sriracha Honey Ribs. 3 classic items all on one plate. Now at Ruby Tuesday.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Haggadah. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Hafa and welcome back. Well, it's part 3 of the Resorts World Manila and Beyond series. And this time around, I'm aboard the Superstar Gemini. Here's more. Welcome to Singapore. After a 4-hour flight, we touched ground at Changi Airport. We grabbed our bags and boarded the bus to begin our trek to the Harbourfront Center. Our friendly tour guide, Dora, was full of information about Singapore, also referred to as the Lion City, a place known as a global commerce, finance, and transport hub.
The tunnel that we are traveling right now is known as the Marina Coastal Line. And this tunnel itself, the highway itself is 5 kilometers, but the tunnel is 3.2 kilometers. Believe me, we spent 4.1 billion Singapore money to build the tunnel, because just above us, actually we are traveling below the seabed. Yes, we are traveling below the seabed. That's why it is very expensive to build tunnel when crossing the sea. Or below the sea is more expensive. But again, with this Marina Coastal tunnel, it really helps to ease the traffic at the financial area.
Once at the Harbour Center, we checked in and we were ready to board. I'm here aboard the Star Cruises Super Gemini, where you can experience a level of pampering you've probably only ever dreamed of. For at your beck and call is one of the region's best crews. The Superstar Gemini is part of Star Cruises, which is the leading cruise liner in the Asia-Pacific region. Owned by the Genting Hong Kong Company, which is also co-owner of Resorts World Manila, it operates 6 cruise vessels in 8 ports: China, Hong Kong, Malaysia, Singapore, Japan, Taiwan, Thailand, and Vietnam. One of the packages available from Star Cruises is a Malaysia voyage. It begins with a flight from Manila to Singapore, where passengers can board the Star Cruise Gemini. From the port of Singapore, it's a 2.5-day travel excursion with 2 stops in Malaysia. While on the Superstar Gemini, you will embark on a gastronomic journey with a choice of 11 dining venues serving global culinary classics prepared by award-winning chefs. Whether it be Bella Vista serving up Chinese and Western cuisine, to the Blue Lagoon offering Asian specialties, there's something for every palate. And if you feel like staying in and catching up on movies, room service is top-notch. Aboard the cruise line, entertainment reaches new heights with thrilling performances by international artists at the Stardust Lounge. and belt out some of your favorite tunes at the KTV Lounge. One thing's for sure, nightlife aboard Superstar Gemini is always fun. And there's much fun to be had during the daytime as well. Guests can register for cooking classes, salsa lessons, arts and crafts, and more. Those aboard the Superstar Gemini escape and relax without a care in the world. Guests can revive their mind, body, and spirit by de-stressing and detoxing at the spa, unwinding in the jacuzzi, or taking a dip in the swimming pool. Of course, the Superstar Gemini experience is not complete without some retail therapy. There's a wide range of shopping options from signature boutiques to jewelry outlets and even a duty-free shop. It was time to turn in. For tomorrow, we will dock at Penang, take in some of the amazing sights of Malaysia, and cross off yet another item on my bucket list. Up next, we have Heineken Light Up Your Weekend. You're watching In the Mix.
IT&E is giving away a trip to Manila, plus other fabulous prizes during our Stay In and Win prepaid promotion. All you have to do is stay in IT&E's 4G LTE network. Keep topping up load, and you're eligible to win. 10 winners will receive a $10 load every Friday during the promotion. Stay in for 3 months, and you can win a 3-month Hulu gift card. Stay in for 6 months, and you're entered to win the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Manila. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details or visit ite.net. IT&E Motion Prepaid. Life in motion.
Do you want to get discounts at local restaurants like Lone Star, CPK, Capricciosa, Delmonico Kitchen and Bar, Manhattan Steakhouse, Tony Roma's, and lots more? What about 25% off on all natural and organic items at Payless Supermarkets daily? It's all part of Guam's largest rewards club, the Calvo's Lifestyle Club. Join today for free as an added benefit to being a Calvo's Insurance customer. Just show your Lifestyle Club card at over 50 of our rewards partners to start saving more. It's just one of the ways Calvo's Insurance helps you live a better lifestyle.
The Matson USO Rock and Run for Our Heroes 5K goes down December 10th at the Guam Museum in Hagåtña. Special pricing for individuals, students, and groups of 4. Register now at Hornet Sporting Goods. Special entertainment from the Phoenix Stage Band, as well as DJs rocking music along the course. Special thanks to all our sponsors of the Matson USO Rock and Run for Our Heroes 5K.
I've been told that living your dream is about doing what you love. It's less about the destination and more about the journey. No regrets. I'm just trying to make an impact with every performance, connecting with people and creating lasting memories. I love what I do. My name is FJ Chargala, and just like you, I am an original, made by Guam. For the new generation of originals, the original great tasting light beer.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Hagåtña. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in. Well, here's Taylor Solis with this week's installment of Heineken Light Up Your Weekend.
Hafaday Guam. I'm here with the Island Thunder Motorcycle Club, Guahan. So how are you guys enjoying your Heineken Light? Yeah! There you have it. fun day. Join us this Saturday at the venue for Kingston Night. And don't miss your chance to win tickets to Reggae in the Park featuring Revolution. Heineken Light, have it all.
Coming up after the break, we have KUAM Connections, where we get a sneak peek of Hairspray Live, and we close out the show with music from Easy Jams. You're watching In the Mix.
Your community calendar is brought to you by Taco Bell. Whether it's your first meal or your fourth meal, we've got you covered. Taco Bell, live Moss.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $11.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $11.99 each, only at Pizza Hut.
We're celebrating Hyundai holidays at Cars Plus and Mighty. Get a head start on Santa and save thousands this Christmas with the award-winning 2017 Hyundai lineup, like the Hyundai Accent starting at $13,995 or the Hyundai Elantra starting at $17,995. How about the beautifully redesigned Hyundai Tucson starting at just $22,995? Best of all, every new and perfectly used vehicle comes with a Ganya Shopping Center gift certificate and up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Visit Cars Plus today for big savings and easy financing during our Hyundai Holiday Sales Event. Cars Plus, driven by you.
In the Mix is presented by The Deli, located in the Jones and Guerrero building in Haggadah. Open 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Hafa Day and welcome back. In this week's KUM Connections, we get a sneak peek of Hairspray Live, coming to you live on NBC TV8 on December 8th. Here's more.
Can't stop an avalanche as it races down the hill. You can try to stop the seasons, girl, but you know you never will.
After months of rehearsal, Hairspray Live will be coming to NBC TV8 on Thursday, December 8th.
Keep spinning round and round, and my heart keeps time to the speed of sound. I was lost till I heard the drums, and I found my way. 'Cause you can't stop the beat.
The all-star cast includes Harvey Fierstein, Jennifer Hudson, Ariana Grande, Kristen Chenoweth, Martin Short, Derek Huff, Dove Cameron, Garrett Clayton, Shahadi Wright-Joseph, Ephraim Sykes, exciting newcomer Maddie Bellio, and special guest stars Billy Eichner, Sean Hayes, Andrea Martin, and Rosie O'Donnell. Chenoweth plays Velma Von Tessel.
Was a former pageant queen and is still living in the past, and I have no idea why they called me for this. But anyway, she's living in the past. She was Miss Baltimore Crabs. She wants her daughter to be a star, and she's a producer of the Corny Collins show. So let's just say that she does whatever it takes, just like a good former Miss Baltimore Crabs would do, to get her daughter out front and center. And then, of course, that means she can be the star as well.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Hairspray Live is based on the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical and takes place in 1962 Baltimore. Plump teenager Tracy Turnblad's dream is to dance on the Corny Collins Show, a local TV program. When, against all odds, Tracy wins a role on the show, she becomes a celebrity overnight and meets a colorful array of characters, including the resident dreamboat Link, the ambitious mean girl Amber, an African-American boy she meets in detention, Seaweed, and his mother, Motor Mouth Mabel, the owner of a local record store. Tracy's mother is the indomitable Edna, and she eventually encourages Tracy on her campaign to integrate the all-white Corny Collins show. Huff plays Corny Collins.
There's nothing quite like seeing something happen live, because you're gonna see imperfections. You'll see things happen that might not have happened when it's been super polished and cut up in a editing room. You're seeing it raw. You're seeing it live. You're seeing it happen. And what you're seeing more importantly is months and months and months of planning to perfection, where it's like precision, camera work, from the grips, from the sound department, the choreography, the running to and from the sets. There's so much happening that it's kind of like a miracle, really, to see happen before your eyes happen, because it's just months planning, and to see it happen is just incredible.
The most important thing that Kenny, our director, said is we're going to do the truth. We're not rewriting history. We're just presenting it again in a more fun and joyful way. So that's what it's going to be like, joyful.
Don't miss Hairspray Live on Thursday, December 8th at 7 p.m.
Hairspray is about progression, about love, about coming together, and it's about positive change.
Only on NBC TV8. Well, that's our program. Thank you so much for watching. Now remember, if there's something you'd like to see on the show, you can email me at joan@KUAM.com. You can also find me on Facebook at KUAM in the Mix. Make sure to add me on Snapchat and Instagram at Joan Charfritz. Until then, have a great evening. Be safe and be nice because Santa's watching. And as promised, we close out the show tonight with holiday music from Easy Jams when they performed on Live Local Fridays on Guam's favorite 984. Enjoy and good night.
I saw a child sit on old Mr. Claus. Looked him in the eye, then he asked, "Oh Santa, what peace on earth was?" Now the old man grew cautious, and how he would say, "That is the greatest gift one you can give every day." I wish every day could be like Christmas. And if I could have one wish come true, I wish every day could be full of peace and harmony. I wish every day could be like Christmas. I do. Now the mistletoe and the house aglow, all the world sings at peace tonight, and all that I have is these precious moments past. Is why can every day be so bright. I wish every day could be like Christmas. And if I could have one wish come true, I wish every day could be full of peace and harmony. I wish every day could be like Christmas.